Did you know that a simple action right after waking up could protect your health and significantly lower your risk of stroke? For many of us, mornings feel automatic, even rushed, but as a geriatric stroke specialist, I've seen firsthand how those first few moments of day can quietly shape a senior's well-being. In this guide, we'll uncover 6 powerful yet practical habits that older adults can adopt immediately after opening their eyes. These aren't complicated treatments or rigid routines. They're thoughtful, science-backed steps that support healthy circulation, stabilize blood pressure, and boost overall resilience. Let's begin with the first and perhaps most overlooked habit, sitting up slowly. When we sleep, our blood pressure naturally dips, and after hours of lying down, transitioning too quickly to a standing position can cause a sudden drop leading to dizziness, fainting, and serious falls. Instead, gently roll to one side, pause, then slowly push up to sit at the edge of the bed. Take a few deep breaths and give your body a moment to adjust. This small pause can greatly improve your balance and clarity, helping you feel steadier and more in control as you rise. Imagine someone like Frank, age 82, who used to jump out of bed the moment his alarm rang. He began noticing brief dizzy spells and near falls until his doctor recommended a slower morning routine. That single change transformed his mornings: less rush, more calm, and 0 incidents. The second step is just as vital: rehydrating with a glass of water. After a full night's sleep, your body is naturally dehydrated. Even without obvious sweat, you lose moisture through breathing and basic metabolic processes. A glass of water first thing in the morning helps to thin the blood slightly, easing circulation and lightening the workload on your heart. It is a simple yet powerful act that recharges your body and helps you start the day energized and clear-headed. These small rituals, sitting up slowly and hydrating, may seem minor, but together they create a foundation of care, awareness, and strength that can echo throughout your entire day. And we're just getting started. Stay with us as we reveal the remaining 4 steps that can truly change the way you rise each morning and potentially protect your health for years to come. For seniors, staying properly hydrated right after waking up isn't just a good habit. It's a critical part of maintaining healthy blood flow and reducing the risk of clots, one of the primary causes of stroke. After hours without fluid intake during sleep, your body is in a naturally dehydrated state, and starting the day with a simple glass of water can help restore balance, support circulation, and energize you more effectively than caffeine alone. Take Linda, age 79, as an example. For years, she believed her morning coffee was enough to jumpstart her day, but after a gentle suggestion from her doctor, she began drinking a glass of water before her coffee. To her surprise, this small change made a noticeable difference. She felt more alert, more comfortable in her body, and less foggy-headed. That simple glass of water became a quiet act of self-care that uplifted her entire morning. More than just a physical benefit, this habit sends a message of kindness and respect to your own body. It tells you that you matter, that your health deserves attention, and that wellness often begins with the smallest, most consistent choices. There is something empowering about taking this kind of initiative each morning. It gives you a sense of control and sets a positive, intentional tone for the hours ahead. Now, let's move on to another powerful yet easy morning practice: gentle neck and shoulder stretches. After a night of rest, especially if you've slept in the same position for hours, it's common to feel stiffness or tightness around the neck and upper back. For older adults, this tightness can subtly restrict blood flow to the head, increasing discomfort and even contributing to mild morning headaches. Gentle stretching right after waking can help release this tension, support better circulation, and prepare your body for movement throughout the day. It doesn't take long, just a few minutes of slow, mindful motions like tilting your head side to side. Softly turning left and right or rolling your shoulders in circles can work wonders. Carol, who is 75, used to start many mornings with a sore neck and a lingering headache. She began a new habit of stretching gently before leaving her bed, combining deep breathing with calm movements. Soon, her headaches diminished, her posture improved, and she discovered a new sense of ease in her mornings. These stretches became more than a routine, they became a quiet ritual, a way to greet the day with care and calm. These small, intentional movements are a message to your body that it is worthy of gentleness and attention. They remind you that healthy aging isn't just about avoiding harm. It is also about choosing what is healing. These acts of self-kindness, hydrating, moving slowly, stretching gently can help you create mornings that feel steady, strong, and full of life. And when done regularly, they can transform your sense of well-being. Now, let's take that calm foundation even deeper with the next step: deep and steady breathing. Another simple yet deeply effective habit seniors can adopt right after waking is taking a few moments for deep, steady breathing. While it might seem too basic to be impactful, intentional breathing has a calming, restorative effect on the entire body, especially after a night of shallow, unconscious breaths. As your body transitions from sleep to wakefulness, these first breaths can help reoxygenate the blood, clear mental fog, and set a calm, steady tone for the day. For older adults, slow and mindful breathing not only reduces stress, but also helps regulate heart rate and stabilize blood pressure, minimizing the strain that often comes from rushing into the day. By simply inhaling deeply through the nose, pausing briefly, and exhaling slowly through the mouth, you send a message of calm throughout your nervous system. Picture Henry, 78, who used to start each day feeling rushed and anxious, immediately launching into his routine without a pause. On his doctor's advice, he began a new morning ritual, just 2 minutes of quiet breathing before doing anything else. Sitting upright with one hand on his chest, Henry would count his breaths and let his mind settle. The result? He felt lighter, more balanced, and better prepared for the day ahead. That moment of stillness became an anchor in his mornings, a way to replace urgency with calm and stress with intention. Deep breathing is more than a physical act. It's a gentle reminder that you can choose the pace of your day, that you're in control of how you begin, and that peace is something you can create with your own breath. Building on that foundation of calm, the next important step is gentle leg and ankle movements. After a full night of sleep, circulation to the lower limbs often slows, and joints may feel stiff or unsteady. For seniors, suddenly standing up without preparing the legs can lead to imbalance or even falls. Instead, take a minute while still seated to slowly flex the ankles, point and curl the toes, and make small, deliberate circles with your feet. These simple motions help awaken the muscles, stimulate circulation, and reduce the risk of blood pooling in the legs, a risk factor for blood clots and stroke. Think of Alice, 81, who used to hop out of bed and head straight to the kitchen, only to find her feet feeling numb or her balance uncertain. After learning the value of these small movements, she began taking just a minute to move her feet gently while still sitting on the edge of the bed. The result was immediate. Her legs felt more awake, her steps more stable, and her mornings more comfortable. What once felt like an insignificant detail became a powerful act of care that made her feel safer and more confident. These small actions, deep breathing, and mindful leg movements are not about adding chores to your routine. They're about choosing to support your body with kindness and wisdom. They reflect a shift from rushing through the day to beginning with awareness and strength. And when practiced consistently, they can become cornerstones of a healthier, more grounded life. Now, let's explore the final step that can transform your mornings in a meaningful way. She was amazed at how much stronger and more stable she felt when she finally stood, and that small change gave her more confidence and less worry about falling. Beyond the physical benefits, these gentle leg and ankle movements are a quiet but powerful act of respect for your body's changing needs. They're a reminder that you're willing to give yourself the care and patience you deserve, even in the smallest moments. In a world that often pushes us to rush, these simple rituals say it's okay to move with intention, with purpose, and with self-compassion. Each flex of the toes and circle of the ankles is more than exercise. It is a statement that your strength matters, that your safety matters, and that your day deserves a steady start. Now, we move to the final and perhaps most meaningful habit, taking a moment for mental focus or gratitude. This doesn't require meditation skills or long journaling sessions. It's simply about pausing just for a minute to collect your thoughts, set a calm intention, or reflect on something you're thankful for. These few moments of stillness help center the mind, reduce stress, and support emotional balance, which in turn helps regulate blood pressure and mental clarity. For seniors especially, beginning the day with awareness can transform not only how the day feels, but how it flows. Picture Walter, 83, who used to wake up with a flood of thoughts, appointments, chores, to-do lists. His days started in a state of rush before he even left the bed. But after a suggestion from a friend, he tried something different. Each morning, he sat quietly for 1 minute, took a few deep breaths, and focused on one simple thing he felt grateful for. Sometimes it was the sunlight, other times the quiet, or just the fact that he had another day ahead. That one moment shifted everything. He felt calmer, more centered, and more present. It didn't take much time, but it changed the tone of his entire day. This final habit reminds us that how we greet the morning shapes how we live the rest of our hours. It tells us that we are not just reacting to the day, but actively choosing how to meet it with clarity, peace, and appreciation. These 6 morning habits, sitting up slowly, drinking water, stretching the neck and shoulders, breathing deeply, moving the legs and ankles, and reflecting with gratitude, are not about complicated routines. They are small, intentional actions that offer real support for your physical health, your mental steadiness, and your emotional well-being. As we close, take a moment to reflect on which of these habits speaks to you most today. Maybe you're drawn to the deep breaths, or the idea of quiet gratitude, or simply taking a pause before you rise. Whatever it is, begin there. This is not about doing everything perfectly, but about doing something consistently, lovingly, and with care. Because every morning is a new opportunity to protect your body, nurture your spirit, and honor the life you continue to live with wisdom and grace. You deserve mornings that begin with strength, calm, and confidence, and these habits can help you build them one gentle step at a time. We'd truly love to hear from you. Take a moment to leave a comment below and share one insight that stood out to you today and how you plan to bring it into your daily life. Your experiences, reflections, and thoughts matter deeply to us. And reading what you share not only inspires us, but also builds a supportive community where others can learn and feel encouraged too. If this video offered you something meaningful or helpful, please take a second to like it, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who might benefit. Your support means everything. It helps us continue to create thoughtful, uplifting content designed to inform, guide, and empower you to live each day with strength and intention. Thank you so much for watching, and we can't wait to see you in the next video.